Welcome to Ishera's world. I'm a life coach. Ishera's world. Yes, I'm a life coach. Ishera's world. I'm a life coach. Ishera's world. Yes, a life coach. Ishera's world. I'm your life coach. Hi everyone, my name is Ishera. Welcome to 2016, end of year. It's about to be a new year, you guys, and I have been missing in action. But I will be back in effect after this crazy, crazy circle of love, which is Mercury in retrograde. Right now, Mercury's in retrograde, and for the people who don't understand what Mercury in retrograde is, it's basically when the universe is at odds with each other and a lot of things go bad, such as computers, such as time, such as appointment dates, even the way you think kind of messes up and goes left when it comes to the universe being in retrograde. But right now, at this point, I think, which is like the 26th or 27th, Mercury is in retrograde at the end of this 2016 year. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, like get into from now to about December 9th is going to be when Mercury's in retrograde. And I need for you guys to like prepare yourself for it and don't get upset when things go bad, because things will go bad. Computers and technology will go down. It's not a good idea to purchase items around this time like cars and technology. It wouldn't be a good deal. It's not a good deal to sign any contracts or agreements, because that within itself won't go as well as if you would have waited until after December 9th, after Mercury being in retrograde is completely over. Okay, if you guys don't know, my name is Ishera. Check me out at www.lifecoachhealing.com, where I look at consciousness as my straw man's corporation, but at the same time, I still don't believe consciousness is a fad. The government kind of makes consciousness into a fad where it's all about money. And yes, it's good to be about money, but long story short, when it comes to money, you make what makes you happy, but make building yourself the most important thing. Okay, but they're making it more about money, and a lot of people who hustle out here are making it about money. That's why all my clients are preferred clientele, and if you don't pay that yearly fee, I won't do magic for you, because sadly, a lot of people in this world will come to you, oh, he beat me, oh, he killed me, oh, he took my baby. But in all actuality, if you're not a good reader or a good energy sensor, then you won't know that person is lying, and you could be doing magic on a completely wrong premise, which will cause that conjurer, that sorcerer, that magician, that Midian, that reader, that crazy woman or man who thinks they can help people, but not knowing the due diligence facts of our traditional beliefs and cultures, could literally like totally complete your situation. Again, my name is Ishera, High Priestess Ishera, from lifecoachhealing.com, www.lifecoachhealing.com. And if you're ever looking for any metaphysical needs, please check out my website. So within this Mercury retrograde, please be very careful on what you do, how you do. Don't get upset about the setbacks that will happen between these days. And know that 2017 can be a great year if you prepare from now during the retrograde. Reuse, redo, rebuild. I'm in my process of rebuilding. Actually, this is my last video of 2016 before you guys see me again in 2017. For all of you who don't know, that I did a big migration, a big move to now Hawaii from New York. So check out for that first video or all my videos about my transcending and what I've learned as a metaphysical person trying to become better within self, and not about a check, not about my kids. It's all about me and my metaphysical journey and what I can give to the people around me as a conscious person, as someone who's building for self and not building a house or building a home, which I'm working on. But my main goal is building of self and trying to get to that next level when this flesh and body of mine sheds itself. Because like I heard another enlightened person say, everything is rented. Everything is rented in this world. This body, these looks, everything. And also check out my video coming in 2017 talking about my GoFundMe page, which is my Total Mommy Makeover. All right, so here's some things that you can do to help you with Venus in retrograde. I mean, sorry, with Mercury being in retrograde right now in 2016, December. Things you can do is like keep your stones around, you know, clean your stones, cleanse your stones. Um, and after you do that, charge them and reprogram them. You have to program your stones to tell them what you want them to do, for them to be productive for you. So make sure you load your stones on what you want them to give you, what you want them to draw to you, and then start wearing them and talking to them and charging yourself to get what you have programmed the stones to do. That may be just one, but it is a large part of keeping yourself balanced and one-minded when it comes to this Mercury being in retrograde. Also, keep in mind that as a conscious person, try your best not to allow your egotistical beliefs or your fearful beliefs, which is the same thing, egotistical beliefs and fearful beliefs, away from your judgment on people, because like another enlightened person said, the conscious community doesn't trust each other, and that's why we're not building together. That's why we're not growing. You know, my main goal is to have 10 conscious friends and building with those people and making a difference in a large spectrum to help other people. But because a lot of people don't trust each other, it's a problem to build with other conscious people, you know. But I see a bigger and better day for my people. And when I say my people, that's black, white, Hispanic, Chinese. It doesn't matter about your flesh. It's your conscious mind. And I feel if you're not conscious, I'm not fucking with you. So it doesn't matter if you're black, white. I feel like this world right now puts too much on black, white, Chinese, and that is the program belief of the government that is keeping us conscious community individuals separated. Can you hear me? Separated. And if you know me from my other videos, you'll notice I think differently, I move differently, and I believe it's because of this move. And it's a true statement that another enlightened person told me, which I believe it's Rahotep from 13 Signs Astrology. If you ever could see it in that man's straw man's corporation, you do that, because that man, he talks about many levels of enlightenment, sometimes so high that people thinks he's crazy, and I completely believe that he's sane and he's a high level conscious being making a difference in this world. And there's not too many of us out here. Like, there's not too many of us out here when it comes to conscious being. I thought coming to Hawaii out here there'd be plenty of conscious beings, but Hawaii is filled with just as much programmed people in the city as they are out here on the island, and it's a totally different life. Check out my videos for 2017 about my migration to city, coming to an island life. So know that the conscious community, we need to start trusting each other. We need to start working together, you know, despite our shortcomings and our different situations. And we need to actually start making moves to work together to put a fire under the ass of this government that keeps our conscious community separated with color, with materialism, with dysfunctional sexuality, and allow ourselves to build and motivate these people who are still programmed, who are still stuck. Like they said, eyes wide shut, and like they like a lot of euphemisms promote, you know, the hidden truth is hidden right in front of you. It's in the movies, but you got to take the bits and pieces and put them together and do your due diligence and read and study and watch videos and know, and conscious videos on the natural way of life. And this is why I feel Trump will do a lot for the community, but because he's not conscious, because he doesn't give a fuck about nature and about culture and about tradition, that the world will continually go up shit's creek, whether it would have been Trump or whether it would have been, what's the name of the woman who's married to the white guy?